The job market is cooked. I know there's thousands of videos with the same title, with people saying the same thing, but it truly is. From the inside out, it's cooked. I mean, I finally got an interview, right? I got a job interview at a grocery store. And when I go in there and I asked I basically said, hey, like I'm here for my interview. And they're like, okay, we'll get the manager. I wait like 10, 15 minutes. And the guy comes back, one of the workers, and he's like, the manager left. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean the manager left? And he was like, I guess she left early. And I was just like, what the like? And literally word for word, he was just like, "Well, I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sorry about that, but I don't know what to tell you and this and that." I'm just like, "Are you serious?" I drove almost 30 minutes. Now I gotta drive almost 30 minutes back, wasting gas money, wasting my time, looking crazy, because customers looking at me. I mean, I made sure to put myself to the side where the wine section is, so I'm not in front of customers and I'm not in people's way, but I'm still standing there like a statue, and people looking at me like I don't lost my mind. You know what I mean? So not only did I waste my time and money and energy, it was humiliating. A lot of people say the job market today is a humiliation ritual, and it's true. It really, really is true. Not just from the application process, but the whole across the board from the time you apply, from if you get lucky enough to get an interview to even when if you get hired, if you're lucky enough to get hired, like the management nowadays is an absolute joke. I mean, the guy, as he was apologizing to me profusely, he was literally telling me how like, oh, I'm sorry, but the manager, I'm not gonna lie, the management kind of sucks around here. He had off the books. He admitted that to me. I mean, I wasn't surprised, but and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I need a job. I need a job. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna get on here on camera and like a lot of people and act like a guru, like and say the job market's cooked and what we should do. No, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is more like a rant video because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nobody's hiring, and then I just called and asked there's one place. It's like a cinema. It's not AMC, but it's like a bar slash movie theater. And I applied and I asked if I could speak to the manager. And when I got to talking with the manager on the phone, she was like, "Oh, we basically all the kids from school came back, and I'm assuming she meant college, and they got their jobs back. So that tells me that what people are saying is true. You know how like people say like, oh, like nowadays to get a job you need a referral or they only hire people that they know. Like that stuff is true, man. It really is. A lot of people will say touch grass and it's just online drivel. No, like if anything, I think real life is actually worse than online makes it seem. I actually think that the online space actually doesn't actually emphasize how cooked everything is. To be honest, like that's why the society is so miserable. Like, and to be honest, this is how you know it's not just online stuff. Even when I went to that grocery store, what was supposed to be an interview, when I went in there, not to be sound judgmental, and maybe I'll get downvotes and hate comments for saying this, but all the workers they all had color hair. They all had colorful purple, green hair, and it was just like, what is this circus? Like, what's going on right now? You know, they don't have a dress. They don't have a simple like dress code type policy basically. And I'm not one of those teacher pet type persons. Far from it. But I'm realizing like the workspace like has shifted like overnight basically. You know, it's just crazy. It's just wild. Like I don't understand what's going on. Like I mean, yeah, So like I said, it's true. Like you need to know somebody specifically to get a job nowadays. That's literally pretty much the only way. I mean, this manager that I was applying to be a bartender literally just admitted to me. I just got off the phone like 15 minutes ago, and she was like, "We just rehired all the kids that came back from school." And I guarantee you, I guarantee you, yeah, she's the first one that admitted it to me, but I guarantee you that that's how it goes with like 99% of all like retail, all like hospitality, like all like these regular non-college education jobs. I guarantee you it's like that. They're just rehiring people who like, college students part-time, and when they're on their summer vacation and come back, they rehire them because they know like they don't have to do like extra paperwork. They know they don't have to like worry about like pay and different things like that. They can just like pick them up where they left off, and in their minds that's easier, right? But the messed up thing is, the reason I even applied was because they said they were hiring on their website. Now I'm not even talking Indeed, and because I know people say don't apply on Indeed or Snag a Jobs or whatever, because a lot of times they're not like super accurate. And it's true, I agree with that. The people say they're right. A lot of them are phantom ghost jobs, as they call it, right? But the thing about it is that I didn't even I applied to this job, and it said they were hiring on their actual career, like on their actual site in the career section. It said they were hiring. So while I'm sitting up there applying, thinking that they're hiring because they say they are, the whole time they've already hired their previous employees. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. There's no escaping this. There's no escaping this. There's really isn't. You know? I won't be surprised if before I turn 40, I'm turned into an addict or something. There's a reason why like people are a lot more addicted to like alcohol and drugs nowadays. Like there's a reason why like people are more miserable, more angry, more hostile, like rude. I went to Chipotle the other day, and like literally a girl, like, and it was in the beginning of her shift. I know that because I went right, my fat ass again went when right when Chipotle opened, pretty much. Like they opened at 10:30. I was there at 11, and when she gave me the food, the receipt, whatever, like when you pay, she did a whole 180. Her body did a whole 180, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, have a nice day." Like, and she said it with a rude tone. Now I didn't say nothing back or make a big deal out of it in the moment. When I got to my car, I was like, dang, like she was rude as heck. Like, because, and that just made me, it's just like things and other things like compound with each other nowadays. And it all connects, all the dots connect is what I'm saying. Everything I've said so far with the job at the grocery store, and the bartending job where they already rehired the same people, the college kids that came back from school, to the rude customer service, which that's been happening. That part isn't new. That's but when you really compound everything, you realize like society is really like crumbling. It really is. And people really try to gaslight people like me or other people, and they're like acting like it's all good. Like they want to live in this Delulu fantasy land that we're back in 2019 and below. Like them times is over. I'm sure there's some people doing all right today, but let's be completely real right now. Most people are like miserable. Even bro, like this is how you know it's messed up. There's like a lot of, even you see celebrities and people with money and living good, and they don't have these financial problems. They don't have these job problems, and they're still admitting how messed up life is. If they can see it, why can't some of you? You know what I mean? So why can't some people see it when even rich and famous people are like, yeah, it's screwed up right now, because they see and they like can see the outside perspective without actually living through it. And also because obviously money doesn't actually I was gonna say money doesn't buy happiness, but in my situation it kind of would. But you know what I mean? Like things are messed up right now, and like I don't even know what I'm gonna do. And I could DoorDash, but one, DoorDash doesn't pay worth the lick anymore. I remember back in the day, DoorDash used to pay good, but also I have an old car. Okay, I don't have like my car can't be like run down with doing DoorDash. And people drive like maniacs nowadays. So every time you're on the road for a prolonged period of time, you risk yourself getting to an accident. So it's like I know all of this sounds like extravagant excuses, but they're not. They're like real things. You know what I mean? And it's like I have gotten into an accident doing DoorDash actually, and it wasn't even my fault. It was like the other person was like I had the right of way. I was going straight, and that person came out of like a Taco Bell drive-through and like hit me. But like, and I was like on my way to deliver food or whatever. But like that's neither here nor there. Anyways, it's like what I'm basically saying is I don't have a lot of options. I scratch that. I don't have any options. I mean, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. You know, it's crazy. We are cooked. I mean, we see videos like Gen Z is cooked or this is cooked and that is cooked, and it sounds redundant. You know, but it's like, and on paper with words maybe it is, but like in actual reality, practical application, like it is cooked. You know, and I get it. Repeating that every day isn't going to change anything, but it's like it's cooked, man. Seriously. And I said I was done making these videos. I really said I was done, but I just have to get on camera and just like vent because I really, truly don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I don't have a job. I'm only getting older, and like cost of living just keeps rising. Um, yeah, and I'm living off my savings right now, which is it's just wild right now.